You know, I love him very much, Namkha Rinpoche. I would like to see him again. I would like to go back to India. I think he lives in India now. I would like to see him again. Anyways, it's not the end of the story, but maybe it's the most beautiful part I had just told you. So Namkha Rinpoche was about to stay there, give this ceremony, give this ritual for, like I said, a week or something. And I participated, my friend participated in it too, so we would spend the most of the day in the temple, meditations and rituals starting like at, I don't remember if it was 6 in the morning or 4 in the morning, I think like 6 in the morning, and it would go for many hours, the whole day, up to 7, 8 in the night. But during the whole day we would also have some breaks when we would go to eat or have, you know, some rest break. Most of the time spending in the temple. And Namkha Rinpoche was on his, how do you call it, pedestal, throne, kind of, you know, stage. I couldn't see him very well, again due to my bad sight that I had. I enjoyed the ceremony. I enjoyed participating in it, being there, seeing it. It was beautiful, it was serene. I enjoyed listening to those monks chanting, and you know, all of the time. Their dances, Tibetan dances, pretty beautiful. I like Tibetan dances when they, you know, when they dress themselves as these deities, dakinis. It reminds me of things. You know, it is not just looking at some dance, it kind of awakens me into some subconscious level where I see and kind of remember, distantly remember those deities, those dakinis from other states, like in between life and death, maybe life and death and new birth experience, you know. So I enjoyed the ceremony, I enjoyed the ritual. During that time there was another experience. I had an experience similar to the first one with Namkha Rinpoche. He was coming out of his, where he was staying at, somewhere, and as he was entering the temple, again there were all of these monks around, you know. Again he was serious, and again he was walking, and again he looked to me, and again the most beautiful smile I have ever seen. Again I'm having this golden experience, and again he looks back his way, his face serious, and he enters the temple. magical, miraculous experience. I would feel so much light, so much beauty. Anyways, after all of this, the ritual had ended, the week had passed quickly, and the next day he was about to leave. Namkha Rinpoche was about to go back to India or something, back to his monastery. However, my friend Andrei said that we can go and ask for an audience with Namkha Rinpoche. Of course, I said, okay, let's go, I want. There were other people who wanted to have an audience. I don't remember how many of us there been. However, out of all of the people, the only one who got an audience, guess whom? I heard my name pronounced by this Tibetan. You almost come in pronouncing my name, and I knew it is special. I entered the room Namkha Rinpoche was sitting. I went in front of him, you know, he was sitting on his higher place, like it's normal, and I set myself lower. I set myself in Tibetan, in full lotus, Padmasana, wanting to impress, to show him that I'm a real yogi. Padmasana, full lotus. I started to say to him thank you for what you are. And there was a translator who was translating what I was saying, because I speak English, Tibetan, and Namkha Rinpoche speaks Tibetan. So we needed a translator. I would like to speak Tibetan, but I do not. And I told him some things, he told me some things, and then I asked him a question. I will not get into the details of this question now. However, I asked a question about experience I was having, about the feeling I was having, my state of enlightenment, let's say, my stage of enlightenment. And translator translates the question, and we're waiting for the answer. And Namkha Rinpoche sits, his eyes closed, and we are waiting. Namkha Rinpoche keeps on sitting, waiting. 10 seconds pass, 20 seconds pass. Translator again asks the same question. Namkha Rinpoche sits with his eyes closed. Another 20 seconds pass, nothing, no response. After some time, the translator tells me, looks like Namkha Rinpoche is asleep, he has been very tired, so maybe we leave. We left. I don't think Namkha Rinpoche was sleeping. I think he just entered his samadhi, or superconscious experience. He just didn't answer my question. I left. And this was my experience with Namkha Rinpoche. However, as later on the years have been passing by, when I would remember this, I would think, man, maybe he didn't need to answer my question. In his not answering, he had answered my question. You cannot really express much with words, do you? He had already expressed more than I have ever would have expected, and much beyond that. He has transmitted to me through those experiences I had with him. That is the lesson I got from him. And that is the lesson I learned a lot from. That love, that light I got from him, that transmission I got from him was so beautiful that I said, I want to shine it. The experience I got from Namkha, I want to give this experience to others. And that was a big inspiration for me to be a, what you can say, bodhisattva. Tibetans, Buddhists say, give my best to the world. Give to other people the same love, the same goodness I have got from this Lama. And this is what it has been happening for years now. Other people have been having spiritual experiences because of me, with me. This has been an inspiration for me, a big inspiration from Namkha Rinpoche. A big transmission that was kind of growing within me like a seed over years. Now it's been 8 years. Now it's 2016. 8 years I hadn't seen Namkha Rinpoche. However, he lives in me. And one day, if not in this life, beyond this life, I will see him again in physical presence again. Meanwhile, he's living within me, and I'm very grateful to him, and I have very much love towards this beautiful old man. The end of the story. Namkha Rinpoche, Tibetan Lama. Have you got it? Good.